So, what do you think about the African men back home? Do you think they enjoy life more than the people in London?
It's much more fun. I mean, 24 hours you got the sun, you get to meet people everywhere you want to go. You can easily enjoy yourself. But here, because of workload, back home people do work, but at least, after work, you know where you're going. There's no any climatic condition where here the weather is, a problem to us. The weather is cold. The only time we have nice weather is during summer. Even with the summer, it's now and then. Sometimes you have rain and you have all this. So that's another thing that we face in here.
In Africa, we have all this beach and sunset shining all the time. But in London, have you ever got to the beach? When did you go to the beach last?
Well, I don't remember the last time I went to the beach. I don't remember.
All right. So with your family, do you ever plan to go to Africa back home? Like a happy family, or what is your intention? Do you feel like you're going to go on your own, or you're going to go with your family?
It's always nice to go with your family, instead of going alone. If not like you're going for business purpose, it's always good to go with your family so that you can have fun together instead of going alone.
So let's go back to the main topic which we are discussing today. What is your own advice concerning African men in this country? Because of workload and all this stuff, they neglect their wife and neglect telling their wife how much they love their wife. So what is your own advice to them?
Well, as I said earlier on, the whole thing is creating time for the two of you. You see what I mean? You create time for yourself. Because in this country, there's a lot of work that we do. Wake up early in the morning, come back late. We don't see each other. So, my only advice to couples out there is, make sure that you have, good time for yourself. Create time for yourself. That's my only advice. Otherwise, it's going to be the same routine, So the only thing is to create time and then enjoy yourself.
Thank you for this advice, and I'm very grateful for you coming to take part in this program, and hopefully to hear from you from time to time. Take care. Yeah, you've heard from my colleagues and some of my friends in London, and they are well important people in London here. So we thank God for their life and whatever they are trying to achieve. And this issue is not about decision, it's about people, to know how people feel in London, and to know that London is not an easy place to live. The beauty of London comes with a price. It's not because London is a beautiful country, people think, oh, it's that easy, or people plug money from the tray. It comes with a price. With the price it comes with is what we are facing here in London. So people have to understand that, and relationship is nothing easy. It's not easy. It's just how you make relationship to work out for you, work out for you. But at the end of the day, we still have to go through all the problems that affect us in this country. Again, to talk about this issue affecting African men in London, concerning African men not romance and not having this love to their family and their kids. So this problem is going on and on, and everyone is keeping silent. So I've been going around interviewing a lot of African men concerning this issue. Today, I'm with one of my good friends called Charles. Charles, can you introduce yourself to me? Who are you?
I'm Charles Komolafe, a Londoner, Nigerian, but live in London for quite a while now, and I consider myself as a Londoner as well. I live in London, and I really enjoy living in London, and I always look back to going home.
So this problem that is affecting a lot of African men in this country, because they don't show romance and love to their wife anymore. what do you think is affecting? Is it the standard of living in this country?
The standard of living is to blame in the past, yeah. Because certain people want to buy what they cannot afford to have, and that sort of create problem within the romance, working and not having time to play the part for their wife.
And what do you think about the expectation back home in Africa? Because a lot of people back home, they expect you when you're in London to come home and build a big mansion, big things of pounds sterling. Do you think we affect relationships here in London?
Oh yeah, that plays a lot of part as well. Because I mean, while you're working to send money home, there's not enough money to pay the bills here. That affects relationship with your wife, and probably the kids as well. And always the wife is always concerned about home here and home back here.
You know, we in Africa, we like parties, we like drinking, we like having fun. A lot of men here who are African, they like this party. Do you think that will affect their relationship as well? Or do you think they start copying other guys going parties to let their family? What do you think about this problem? Will it affect the relationship?
That may, if the man, carry the wife along or carry the girlfriend along, we're talking about wife now, carry the wife along to make sure the wife is involved in all the party events. Like me, I like to carry my wife with me, let's get her involved so it doesn't affect our relationship.
So you also say you don't think people back home in Africa, they show more love and romance to their wife than the people in London?
Possibly, they probably do, but I've never been that situation in Nigeria to know how it feels. I can't really answer that question.
Alright, thanks anyway.
Okay,
I'm very grateful. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here to interview my other friend, which is Peter. I think he's a coach driver. He's a good friend of mine as well. So I'm here to ask him the same question that's bothering everyone. And we should keep silent about it. Hello, Mr. Peter. So can you introduce yourself to our friends and viewers?
Right, I'm Mr. Peter Jacob, I'm Italian Nigerian, and I live in London at the moment.
Peter, just before I met you, I was telling you about this situation of problem affecting us in London. A lot of African men do not show love and romance to their wife. What do you think about this topic?
Right, this is an interesting topic actually. Talking in terms of showing love to our wife, the issue boils down to the system in the country from my experience. Because like I said before, I'm Italian Nigerian. In Italy, we have a good family value, but the way it is here in London, there's too much divorce going on. Based on this factor, the women tend to take liberties because they can just walk out of any relationship when it suits them. So, talking in terms of romance, there is romance there, but the fact is that the system doesn't help to build a good family value.
To you, because you've been to UK and you're in London, you've been all over the world, many places as well, you've seen men behaving badly, men behaving rightly. So what do you think about this word called copycat? People think men like to copy each other, live lifestyle, they ignore their wife and children in party away. Does it affect you? Do you know anything about it?
No, it doesn't affect me. From my own point of view, partying and stuff like that should be done with your wife. If you are invited to a party, you should go there with your wife. That is, if you have a strong bond at home. But in the sense that the party culture here in England is totally different from where I've been to. So, like I said, there is no good family value. Everybody tends to do what they like separately because there is sort of no right or equal right, sort of. So, when you talk about the party issue, it is the culture, the system that promotes this party. And as such, people tend to forget back home where we come from, where we have that cultural value.